We are under the show. Get you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robbie Erlin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. David Dahl to the plate now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
So, Danny Freeman.
Danny Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Burgess is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for this. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Get out of here.
See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and a one-time magic number. 61 home runs on the season now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here we go. Doing better. Here we go.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith will put this one away, and the side is digging in now. Danny Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Burgess will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate at this point.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, and he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And their runners at the corners now.
Charlie Blackmon.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch taken for a strike. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to...
A nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Chicago find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Ready now, Danny Freeman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. In now, Danny Freeman, and here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Get your pitch. Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. A door towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. He's right there.
You're down.
On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it
come
going
on.
as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung out.
There we go.
Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Goodbye, home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 62 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Colorado wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Pablo Lopez earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Chicago attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next.
Ooh.
Kyle
I
Hendricks,
love this
the
matchup right here.
California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
To say this game is not starting
caught
the way the pitcher wanted it to. Statement to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
You suck regardless of who's pitching.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Yelich going
Get
back
out.
at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Come on, you're down.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. On the ground to third. He's got it. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last play to...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Goodbye, home run. Solo shot to right center, and that is home run number 63 on the year, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Warner Burgess, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here's the 2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Danny Freeman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding in, Nico Hoerner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Nico.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably...
Swung out and belted. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Colorado posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. John Gray earns win number 7 on the season. Carlos Estevez wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
But did they do it? Nope.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Matthew Liberatore, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stay out up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen.
You're up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Trevor Story. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Big guy, stay hot up there.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In now for Colorado, Danny Freeman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Isbell on third. Walker at second with 2 gone. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Ready once again, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to
swear,
center
if you
field.
catch this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Paul DeJong digs in next. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 2 for 6. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. This pitch is popped up. DeJong waits on it. And that's the 1st out of the inning. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7 runs on.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Mate. Stepping in, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the bench, kicks and deals. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Eliezer Alvarez. Now here it comes.
Eliezer.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance, Danny Freeman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. At the plate, Evan Skog.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Reined in to Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jack Flaherty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He hit a sac fly earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Got to question the decision.
Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now. 14-4 is the way this one ends. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Rainiers. 5 runs, 12 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Martinez has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeJong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in for the Rockies, Danny Freeman, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Base hit into right center. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. Here's the 0-2. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman, will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last ABs.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 65 for him here, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The next to bat for St. Louis, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Ah, fuck, I forgot I can turn it over play. I forgot the outs.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It is out of here.
it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Digging in, Danny Freeman. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
And that one is gone!
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his third home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
16-1 the final today. The Colorado Rockies blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
Out of 3 of them.
Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and